Hey, what's good, guys? This is Chris from WearTesters.com. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel, the only sneaker channel here on YouTube where you come for the review and stay for the conversation. Today we're talking about these guys right here. This might be the most comfortable sneaker of 2019. So as you guys can see, it has Alita Battle Angel branding right there, and that's because this is an official collaboration between Peak and Alita Battle Angel. And it's on this model right here. This is a brand new model for Peak, and it's called the TAICHI. Now, it's a running inspired sneaker. I don't know if it's a performance running sneaker. I wasn't given a ton of information that I actually understood. But all I know is that these things are fucking comfortable, and it's like in a ridiculous way. It's almost like too much comfort. Like I have never felt this type of like squish under my feet on a shoe before, which is really, really weird. A lot of people are gonna instantly want to compare them to Boost, and you know, rightfully so. Boost is kind of like the top of the line cushion. I would, really like compare them to React because it's a regular foam. It's not an ETPU. ETPU is like a plastic-based foam, which is what Boost is. So this stuff feels a little bit more similar to React, where it's kind of got that smooth feeling instead of like really bouncy feeling. But on top of that, this stuff is like a lot softer than React. So it's like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I personally wouldn't run in this, but I'm not sure if this is a running shoe or if this is a running inspired lifestyle shoe, because it's like everything's like really convoluted nowadays with the running category. It's like kind of weird. But these guys have a full length rubber outsole. It reminds me a lot of Adidas's stretch web outsoles, and it's got that cutout in there so it can just, really move and flex in all areas, which is great for contact on the floor if you do happen to run in these. And then right here, it's hard to see, but it's kind of got this like weird painted look. It's got this X torsional bar in there, so it has plenty of torsional support, which is what makes me think that these are a performance runner, or at least a runner that you can perform in if you wanted to or needed to. I just don't know if it's a technical runner. And then right here in the back of the shoe, we have a heel counter. It's more like a heel clip, kind of Kobe-esque. It's got that nice little like low profile feel to it. It does extend into the midsole area, and this midsole, like I was saying, is like super squishy. So if you put a lot of pressure on this, like if you happen to be a heel striker, this might end up getting in contact with the floor. However, it should do a great job of keeping your heel or rear of the foot on the footbed, which is what it's meant to do. And then the upper itself is a full-on knit, and the knit itself really is reminiscent of the Yeezy 350 V2. You can see the knit pattern right there. It's very similar, at least in my opinion. And then this particular colorway happens to have like a lot of weird glitter in it, which I'm not 100% sold on, but it's not horrible. It does have a more traditional lacing system than something like the V2. So again, this is more of a performance feature than a lifestyle approach. The lifestyle approach would be just kind of puncturing holes right through the knits, so you can just like lace them up and go, or not lace them up. And then the overall fit on these things is true to size in my opinion. They actually sent me a size 9.5, and I do feel that they fit just a half a size long, which would make sense because I'm not a 9.5, I'm usually a 9. And then the midsole itself is the real kicker here. This is, I don't know what the hell it is, honestly. I don't know what type of foam it is, but it's the most comfortable foam I've ever put on, and it's just super weird. I don't even know really where to get them if you're, living in the States. I know that if you're in China or overseas, it's probably going to be a little bit easier for you to obtain these. Anyone stateside, I really don't know what to tell you. I'll leave a link down below from what they provided to me, but I just don't know if it's like something that where like they could ship overseas and stuff like that. And that pretty much takes care of it for these guys. Again, this is the Peak TAICHI. It is one of the most comfortable models of 2019 in my personal opinion. There are a few different colorways. There's this one available, there's a black and red, and then there's a really dope white, black, and red, which is my personal favorite. I absolutely love those. I just don't know where to really buy them from, so I can grab myself a pair because I think that one is the best looking of the bunch. But sound off below and let me know what you guys think about these down below in the comment section. Are you willing to try something like this, even as a stateside resident and all that stuff? Because I know that the U.S. consumer base, don't be offended, this is just facts, are sneaker snobs. So, as far as the sneakerhead, realm or whatever is concerned, they'll look at this and be like, nah, I'd rather rock a Yeezy or whatever, even though this is probably cheaper. Has very similar materials and all that stuff, if not identical materials for a lesser price. It just doesn't have that name brand to it, which is what a lot of U.S. customers are fixated about. They need a name to it. I don't know why, but that's just how it is over here. But let me know if you would actually wear these things down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all your support. And thank you to Peak for sending these our way, by the way. And until next time, guys, have a good one.
I think this shoe looks like an ugly Cosby sweater, the material up top.
I'm not going to argue with that.
I don't know. There's something about the glitter that's weaved through, but it looks like You should go grab some Jell-O or something. And that's kind of like how the bottom feels underneath.
What is it? What are those pills called?
The pills?
What did he call them pills? Dang it. I was going to make a joke.
The rape drug?
I was going to... What did he call them? Oh, man. Having a brain fart.
I don't remember. Let's not talk about Cosby anymore.
Yeah, but I had you try these on, though.
I did.
And they're, like, hella comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, they don't fit my foot properly, but I was able to bounce around on them, and they feel like they're super squishy. They feel like one of our daughter's favorite things to play with, which are squishies.
Oh yeah, them squishy, like a stress ball kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's actually like a good way to describe it. It's got rebound, so it's not like them squishy things where they like slow rise or whatever. She's like really weird with the squishy things.
Yes.
And so like she'll like bring them to me in the store, and she's like, "Dad, look, it's a slow rise."
Do you see the density?
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? Like, I don't get it. But so these guys have rebound, so it's got it does have some bounce back, like again, React cushion, but this to me feels mushier.
Yes.
Than React, and you like running in React, so like I don't see how this is like a real runner, like a technical runner. Obviously it's running inspired, and there's features in it where if you needed to go run real quick, like, and this is your only shoe, yeah, you could run in it and you won't hurt yourself or anything, but I don't know if I would make this like my main running shoe.
This would be your like 5K.
Yeah, like
in a pinch.
like a small run. You know what I mean? But like I don't see this being like a, you know what I'm saying? Like
I do like
a real runner.
That they're going for it though. Like it would be interesting to see if this is their running shoe, like what they do next with it.
Maybe
to make it more stable.
That's my only thing is like too much cushion can, at least in my experience, is starting to like stress out.
Do you think your Achilles could handle being in these all day?
I don't know. I think that this little heel counter thing stops the heel from, maybe that's why it dips down there, but it stops it from mushing too low.
Okay.
So maybe it would not stress out the area as much. Like a friend of mine thinks that because I was playing in the Kobe Protro, the Kobe 4 Protro, that has a really large volume heel zoom unit, and so you kind of sink into the rear.
Okay.
And I played in that shoe for 3 hours the day that I ripped my calf.
Yes.
And then I played in a much more stable shoe later that night. I still think that I played twice in a day and I shouldn't have, but
I think you'd played 3 days in a row as well. So you just should have stopped.
Yeah, I should have like taken a break. But like he was saying that he thinks that the stress of, you know, sinking down really is like what kind of like caused my calf muscle to weaken. So I don't know if that's true or not, but
I definitely think it was some kind of overuse injury.
It could have been a mixture of everything, because like I really don't like blaming shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that they're like for certain things, like it is, you know, like when I use Boost too long, like it does aggravate the Achilles. So that's like not me making things up. But then is that the reason why something happened? I doubt it. But yeah, so I'm not gonna like sit here and like blame sneakers and tech and stuff like that for things. I just know that for me, too soft of cushion all day really messes with my tendons.
You're not the only person I've heard say that though.
Yeah, and when I do mention it, like people in the comments are like, they have experiences with that too. So it could just be like we're old, you know, because I don't know the ages of these people.
Yeah.
That we're sharing the same kind of experience. So for all I know, we're all over 30. Maybe it's like young people don't notice these things.
Right.
But yeah, I really don't know. It could be anything. But I do like them. I just don't like this colorway, really. I don't like all black sneakers.
I like certain portions of it. Like I really like the heel clip, and I like where the laces are attached.
But I like the iridescent stuff.
Yeah, but it's too much all over the place.
I just don't like all black like this. I think that the white colorway is super dope, and like they have enough color popped into it with like that tiger stripe look to it where I dig that. But this one right here, even though it's a collab, which is cool, like they collab with like a, you know, like a sci-fi property, visually this is not something that I would rock like regularly.
What was that commercial? I didn't even notice there was tiger stripes in there until you said it, and you made me think of that guy where he was just like, Raja, you're a tiger now. Man,
I don't remember. It was like we had that like as a running joke for a while. But yeah, it was like he like got tattooed.
Yeah.
He got, and he was like, I don't want this tattoo, and he was like, sorry, Roger, you're a tiger now.
Sorry, Roger, you're a tiger now.
Sorry.